Hi, this is Kristen here with another process video. I'm using the Hip Kit Club February 2025 main kit and embellishment kit. Now the embellishment kit came with these cute square die cut pieces, and I wanted to lay them out in a grid pattern, and my inspiration for this is kind of a Brady Bunch layout. And so I take pictures of my kids, my husband, and I, and cut them down to fit onto the squares. I take additional squares to fill out the grid. Initially, I had wanted my title to be in the middle, but because there's 5 of us, it would have been unbalanced on one side or the other. So I decided to put my husband's picture in the middle. I also decided that this paper needs some kind of a background to it just to kind of give it a pop. And so this plaid paper was really cute from the October 2024 kit. And I really like this floral paper. So I cut the middle of the paper out just so then that way I can utilize it in a future layout. And here you see me adhering the paper to the background. I really had a difficult time choosing to use the front of this paper because I really loved the heart pattern on the back, but ultimately I just thought those little yellow stars were so cute I couldn't pass it up. I also decided to add some zigzag stitching on my sewing machine. And so here I'm just going to lay the grid out again and start to work with some embellishments. And here you see me pulling out some frames and working with the frames, also some vellum pieces. Both of those came from the January 2025 main kit and embellishment kit. So you see me trying to work with them. They were cute, but ultimately I decided they just did not work with what I was envisioning on the page. I ended up finding a film strip that was included in the February kit. I decided I really like it there tucked behind my daughter's picture, but I also wanted the page to feel very balanced, so I cut it in half and decided that I'm going to place it over in the left-hand bottom corner by my picture. Included in the kit is this cute little social media frame where it looks like it's almost designed from Instagram. I decided that looks good around my husband's photograph. The kit also had this film reel and this clock die cut pieces that I tucked behind my daughter and my son's photographs. The kit also had these chipboard TVs, which were adorable, and I really wanted to try to make one work on this page or a couple work on the page, and I just couldn't find a really good spot for them. So instead, I did find these chipboard heart pieces that were included and decided that I like how they look scattered around the page. The squares also came with these corner pieces, and so you see me just putting them on some of the corners of the squares just to see if I like how they look. And since my inspiration for this layout was to have a Brady Bunch feel to it, I do decide to lean heavy into a film theme on the page. And so I take this movie marker die cut and place it behind my daughter's picture. I also find this film strip with numbers 1 through 5. Since there's 5 of us, I thought that would look really cute on the layout. And I believe that that comes from a different Hip Kit Club monthly kit. I also find this TV set that says Life is a Sitcom and decide that I like it there. That also came from a different monthly kit as well. And so here on this pink square, I'm going to start working on my title. I found an arrow that I thought would work well to go over the writing on the square, since that will be where my title is. The kit came with these pretty glitter alphabet stickers. And my plan was to put on here our Crazy Bunch, and then I decided to change it to the Crazy Bunch because I felt that that would more closely match the Brady Bunch. I had initially thought about putting our last name instead of Crazy, but our last name is long, and so obviously I didn't think it would work there well, and so I changed it to Crazy. And now I'm just going to spend some time trying to lay out all the embellishments where I like them. And I find this chipboard sticker that was included in a set that I purchased at Joann Fabrics. I'd recently made a trip there to try to purchase some scrapbooking things and show my support since they're going out of business. I thought it worked really well with the other embellishments that I had on this page, and so I decided to place it there on the green square. This orange square really was a tough one to complete. I had tried so many different embellishments. I don't know why. I just could not make up my mind with what I wanted there. I didn't want to overload it too much, but then when I would put more simple things, I just felt like it wasn't enough. And so I spend quite a bit of time here messing with it to try to figure out what I like. And I start to get a little frustrated that I cannot get the orange square looking how I like it, and so I move on and look at some puffy stickers. I really like these puffy sticker clouds, and so I keep them on the plastic backing though, just so then that way I can place them on the page and make sure that I like how they look before I commit to taking the backing off and getting them adhered down. I'd gone back to these orange flowers quite a bit for the orange square, and so I decided let's just go with that and get them placed down and adhered before I change my mind. I wanted to try to place something next to my husband's picture, but I felt like anything that I was placing there was going to overwhelm and overshadow the title. And so at the end of it, I do end up adding a little puffy flower, but that part of the layout stays pretty plain. And I find these number stickers that were included in the kit. And so since I have that film strip that's next to my husband that's got the numbers, I decide to include those numbers around each of our pictures just to kind of continue that theme. And I felt like that right side of the page was still looking a little too plain, so I did find this sticker banner that says faves on it, and I decided to add that. I also find these puffy sticker arrows, and so you'll see me place those in different spots around the page. The kit also came with these pretty glitter stars and circles, and so I decided to put some of the stars scattered around on the page as well. This circle chipboard piece came from a different monthly kit. And here are some close-ups of the finished layout. Thank you for coming to check out my process video.